So sorry, I was just talking to myself for a minute. It's your girl Sofia, aka Sophie, back on Sophia's Football Talk. Let me just see if this is working. I'm having technical difficulties, but I'm here. I was just on KG, the comedian's YouTube channel, checking out his debate on this whole, Cristiano Ronaldo, what happened yesterday with, what should I say? You know, the leaving incident after the game. If any of you want to join the conversation in the live chat or whatnot, I'll even try to bring you on. I haven't done that before. We'll try to do so. Regardless, I I've been one of those people that have kind of been like a Ronaldo stan for such a long time. Like he's one of the reasons to why I actually started supporting Man United back in 2004. When I was 9 years old. But now I'm 27. Okay, I've been there. Even when he left to Real Madrid, I was still rooting for him, loving him from afar. You know, whenever he had these big accomplishments, I was rooting for him on the sidelines. But when he came back, to be honest, before he came back, way before, I was thinking there were rumors. Okay, Ronaldo, a comeback at Man United. And I was maybe one of those that was thinking, you know what, I love him, but I don't know if this is going to work. And then fast forward when he was deciding about coming to Man City or Man United, I was like, nah, we need to get him. Like, I can't bear to see my former childhood crush go to Man City, go to the other side of, sorry, Manchester. I'm not having that. No. So he came, he scored 18 league goals. Definitely could have scored way more. I do see that, but he did alongside David De Gea save us for the entirety of the last season, worst season that we've ever had, at least in my lifetime. Um, but still, so okay, the game that Man United played against Atletico Madrid on when was it? It was Saturday. I actually went to that game because that was in Oslo. I live in Oslo. But when I knew that they were coming here, I was thinking, oh my God, will this be the opportunity where I get to see Ronaldo play live in the flesh? Still be rumors he wants to leave, and then you see all of those reports. Ronaldo wants to leave. Cristiano Ronaldo wants to go. He wants to leave Man United. And I've been probably one of the very few that have wanted him to just stay, although he wanted to leave. And I've been like, but then maybe I'm being a little bit hypocritical in a way because if a lot of other players were acting like that, you can try to convince them a little bit. But I mean, if they don't really have that much value for the club, then I'll be like, okay, thank you, but there's a door. Ronaldo, for whatever reason, I mean, he is my favorite player of all time, and I really did want him to stay. And right now, after what happened yesterday, seeing tweets that he left the game in the 75th minute, I don't know what you guys are thinking. What are your thoughts about that? Because initially, I also did make like an initial TikTok about that. Also on my, it's the same handle, Sophia's Football Talk. By the way, if you guys are new here, I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel and give this video a big thumbs up, as it does help out with. Am I lagging? I'm so sorry if I'm lagging, guys. Whoa, I apologize. Let me take off the internet here on my phone and see if that helps. Hopefully. Regardless, when I did indeed see those tweets, I was like, okay, so he left. I was very, because I did do a watch along on the rival Vallecano game that did end in a draw yesterday. Ronaldo played the whole first 45 minutes, subbed in the second half. So we didn't see him. And then you suddenly hear, okay. he went, he was gone. He left the stadium at the 75th minute. And then you see kind of pictures where you just see him. After that, you see pictures where also Dallo was leaving. But I'm giving you this question. First and foremost, the players that were reported leaving alongside Ronaldo, that also was, I don't know, quote unquote, you can say that was given permission to leave from Ten Hag was also like Martial, De Gea, I believe, Bruno. But I'm thinking none of those players were in the squad though. The same with Dello, he wasn't on the bench. So Ronaldo was Ronaldo was playing. So I don't know. I've just never heard about this, and I'm thinking if it is indeed true, there are reports, media reports stating that the club has kind of said, we don't really see it as an issue that, what should I say, a player that the players leave before game, before full time, I should say. But I personally find that to be weird, and that kind of made me be a little bit like, I don't know what I feel with this whole Ronaldo thing. It's just been a lot. I've wanted him to stay for so long, but at this moment, I'm thinking he's he's flirting with other clubs. It's almost like he's standing there twerking for other club, literally. And I'm thinking, do I still want him to stay? I don't know where I stand with this. It's just so many like mixed emotions in a way. It just feels very odd, and I don't know, guys. It just feels weird, you know, very very weird. Um, and I genuinely hope that Ten Hag can just figure out when it comes to this situation, because it's like in a way, throughout this, past season with Ole and such Ragnick, he has been treated different, Or was it a game that he was dropped and then after that he actually, you know, the report saying that he technically was injured, but he actually left to travel to Portugal? Would we allow this for other players to be doing the same thing? I don't think so. And I love Ronaldo. Ronaldo, yes, in my opinion, he's the GOAT. But I do think that the GOAT should also not act like this is a one man sport, because you wouldn't be who you are without all of the amazing players around you. Yes, your work ethic is beyond, you know, um, beyond words. But this is not me scapegoating him whatsoever. I'm one of those that might be like kind of like a nicer critic. But I have to say it as it is, It was, of course, a little bit frustrating. I get it. The preseason, there has been, like a mom 6K is saying, but Ronaldo has family cases. I get that. I know what he has been going through with the loss of his one of his twins. That that's heartbreaking. I completely understand that. That's not me trying to diminish that in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just trying to just be real about it just being upsetting with, okay, so he came back to training basically when Man United was playing against Atletico Madrid, the game I was at. And then when I say training, I mean training with the team, right? With the squad. And then finally actually playing the game yesterday. So he hasn't really had much time with the rest of the squad at all, you know? And we get it. It's been reported family matters. Um, but I just feel like the way a lot of things has been handled in terms of him wanting to go, nobody is really. I don't think necessarily people are criticizing him for wanting to leave. It's maybe more so about how he goes about it. Does that make sense? I just feel like I have wanted him to stay, but now I just want the situation to be resolved, because seriously, in less than a week from now, On Sunday, Man United will be playing, starting the pre starting the preseason, starting the new Premier League season, playing against Brighton. Our squad, we are far from ready. When you're looking at Arsenal, Tottenham, City, Liverpool, even Chelsea, you know, we're not ready. We definitely need more signings. What the hell is going on with the whole Frenkie De Jong saga? I don't know, but it's a lot. Amon 6K says, I think his security guard having a problem in Portugal. Really? Okay. I did not know about that. I mean, the thing is, the reports and stuff are just so limited, and you just hear so many different things. And I mean, this guy has definitely been criticized heavily the last couple of weeks. Wow. Ronaldo has been getting it. And I've been, like I said, one of those fans that still has just been more neutral, try to be a little bit more on his side, try to be a little bit more understanding. But I'm just kind of like done. If you are going, just please just rip the band aid off. If you're going to go, you go. But I'm thinking, what other club are willing to actually get him at this point? I don't know. But the thing is, I feel like I won't really have like a proper opinion yet until the window closes, which will be, in a month from now. The window will be closed. The summer transfer window will be closed, and we'll find out if Ronaldo stays or goes. But what are you guys' thought? Do you want him to stay still? Um, are you upset about what happened yesterday? I just feel like he was the one because people are saying, yeah, but the other players also left. Those other players that are being reported that left was not playing the game. Okay, they were not a part of that squad from yesterday. Only Ronaldo was, at least from what I've seen. So I'm then obviously in a natural way trying to focus a little bit more on him, you know, um, and saying that yeah, the Ten Hag gave them permission to go for recovery and stuff, but just I don't know. I'm maybe I'm old fashioned. I'm thinking there are so many fans that paid their hard earned cash to get tickets to go to the game. Maybe some of them, a lot of them probably came from abroad. I've been to Old Trafford twice. Those plane tickets are expensive. Okay, the plane companies know that when you go to Manchester and for specific dates, weekends and stuff, they know you're going to watch a game. Okay, it's very lucrative. I get it. It's a business and whatnot, but it's expensive. So the least that we want as fans is just like waving, acknowledging that we exist. Okay, sign a couple of autographs. You don't necessarily have to like give away your shirt and whatnot, but I'm just saying. I am just saying, literally. So my point is, I'm still, I'm not necessarily Ronaldo out. I just want the situation to be resolved in the best manner. That's all. Will Ronaldo be starting in the Brighton game? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he'll leave before that. I have no idea. It is a very weird situation. And I just feel like it's a bummer that Ten Hag has to deal with this in his first season. Like he's just brother just got here. He's not trying to deal with this the Frankie De Jong drama and now Ronaldo. Come on now. Give him a break. You know what I'm saying? Amon 6K says before the window closed, we need to sign Frankie De Jong and Ronaldo need to stay 2 more seasons. Wow. Okay. I respect your comment. I mean, I have been one of those people that have been like, okay, I would not be opposed for Ronaldo staying 1 more season because I feel like the attacking the attacking options are very limited. For sure, we need to get more signings regardless. Even if Ronaldo stays or if doesn't stay, we need to get more. We need to get at least one more right winger. Is my opinion. 2 more midfielders and a right back is what I think this team definitely need. Eriksen provided more creative option, but we need even more than that. And especially if Frankie De Jong is not coming, we need to get two more, you know? One that can play a similar role to Frankie and another more center mid, in my opinion. Because, you know, Scott McTominay and Fred is not enough. Van de Beek is slowly getting comfortable, but a lot of people might disagree here and think that Donny van de Beek is um, not good enough for the club. I feel like this season will be, this is a hot take, but this season will be Donny van de Beek's breakout season in Man United, at Man United. I could be wrong, but I'm just throwing it out there. But yeah, let's move the conversation on to De Jong. I saw this. Let me show you a tweet that I saw here that Simon Stone retweeted, which Barcelona actually posted on their Twitter not that long ago. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's basically like Barcelona announces the sale of 24.5% of Barca Studios to the company Socios.com for 100 million euros to accelerate the club's audiovisual, blockchain, NFT, and Web3 strategy. So, another way for Barcelona to get in some ka-ching, you know what I'm saying? But I'm basically like trying to figure out when will the Frankie De Jong saga end? Is brother coming or is he not coming? There are also, let me show you. There's more. I think it was, or I can read it actually. There was Laporta, one of, I mean, the director, Barcelona's director. Where is it? It was here somewhere. Did I delete it? No. Give me 1 second, peeps. Oh, here it is. Okay, so it says, I'll put it up. Share screen. I do hope my voice sounds a little bit better today than yesterday, but okay. There we go. Okay, this is what I wanted to share for you guys. Okay, so this one, and this was a few days ago that Fabrizio Romano shared, which is basically, Laporta, who's talking to CBS Sports Golazo on Frankie de Jong. The first thing to say is we want Frankie to stay at Barcelona, and he wants to stay. All we're doing with Frankie is the same as the rest of the squad, but we can't force him to take a pay cut. It's his decision. God, I cannot speak today. Yeah, people, I'm basically like really done with this whole Frankie de Jong saga. It is one of the most annoying things in the freaking world. It's so annoying. It's just at this point, Frankie might stay, but I just feel like I also did hear that Man United is trying like one final move to try to get Frankie De Jong. Will it work? We'll have to wait and see. Cause your girl doesn't know. I hope it can work, but I don't know. Like I said, we have to wait and see. But it's just very, like I said, frustrating. And I would love to also know what you guys' opinion are when it comes to, like I said, this Frankie De Jong debate as well, or saga, drama. If there's anything else that you want to talk about, let me know. We'll stay here for probably 10 more minutes before we maybe might end the stream. But yeah, it's at this point, if we don't get him, I'm just gonna be like, okay, we kind of wasted 3 months. We could have gotten somebody else, maybe three other players, extra additional players in that time. Because remember, the season is starting on Sunday, and we have only signed three players. Three players that are ready. That, in my opinion, will probably go straight into the team. I definitely will probably do a video about like my preferred starting 11. That might come tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. But definitely subscribe to the channel to actually be updated. But yeah, to the Frankie De Jong saga. We need more signings. We either need to get Frankie or we need to move on to somebody else. The window is closing in a month from now. Are we still going to have this discussion the, on deadline day, a month from now? Because I cannot bear to have this, to have more Frankie De Jong news in a month from now. I can't do it. I am so tired and like literally done. Like literally. I really am. Oh god. Hey, XGLE says hello, and I think Ronaldo won't be here next season, probably be better at another club. Hello, by the way, hope you're doing well to all of you who are watching. I mean, do I think Ronaldo will stay? If he gets another, like a good offer from another club, he'll probably be gone. But like, sorry, I'm thinking, okay, huh, you came back last year. It was like a dream seeing him back, which ended in a nightmare. And it's Man United will be playing in the Europa League. Yes, whether we want it or not, they are. Okay, he doesn't want to play in the Europa League. He wants to play in the Champions League. I get it. I completely get it. None of us predicted that we were going to drop off this big. We were thinking, okay, second, and we got, Ronaldo, Sancho, and Varane. I was thinking, dang, it is finito, it's done. I was not thinking we're gonna get we're gonna win the league. But I was thinking maybe we can challenge. Challenging and actually winning it is two different things, people. Two different things. Okay? They're not the same, different. So I was thinking, okay, it can be possible. Maybe win a trophy. That'd be great. I predicted third. We ended up in sixth place, which is kind of almost a false position because the only reason why we got sixth place is because Brighton won and beat West Ham, which ended in seventh. So, phew, that's horrible. Now we're basically have a new manager. We're starting fresh, trying something new. But I'm like, when will when will Man United level up? We need more signings, people. Okay, see here, right there, more signings. Okay, and Frank the Young saga gotta figure out what's happening. And here, CR7 debate. Gotta also try to resolve that situation as well in the best manner. I don't know how, but we have to. Another chat here. XGLE says, well, actually, if you need new signing, what about Segrova from Lille? Is a great start. I haven't heard about him. What position does he play? Let me know. Um, yeah, let me know about that. I am definitely, I mean, it doesn't have to be a player that is technically Premier League proven. Can we just get somebody that can improve the squad? That can get, that can be better than what we have. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think, at least. Definitely what I think. What else? Oh, okay. XGLE says I think he plays left wing or right wing, not sure. Okay. We definitely do need a new right winger, so open definitely might see if I can, see any compilations there. Not that the compilation kind of, deciphers whether a player is good or not because they're basically trying to show the best bits, but it is what it is. Yeah. If there's anything, any other opinions you guys might have, like what do you guys think? Do you guys still want Frankie De Jong to come to Man United, or are you just done and you're like, let's move the um let's move our focus to another player? Is that what we're thinking? Because I was at that point not that long ago, but now I'm thinking we're too much in deep with this whole Frankie De Jong saga for me to think that we need to back out now. Now I just feel like it will be kind of dumb if we back out. You know, we might as well just get him now. Stick it out. But we need to resolve this as quick as possible as well because, like I said, in a month from now, Man United Man United. What am I saying? The transfer window will be closed. Will be finito. Done so. God, it's too much happening. X EXGLE says, I mean, De Jong is a great player, but I think he's happy at Barcelona. Yes, I mean, there's definitely reports, he's happy at Barcelona. I'm thinking, like, why did Man United at the start even go after a player that technically didn't really want to leave the club? He does not have a problem with staying. I think Barcelona need to, although Laporta, Barcelona stating, no, no, we want him to stay. We don't want him to leave. There are other reports saying that they actually want him to leave because of, the high wages, reducing that and whatnot. Also, there are money that they owe him as well, Frankie De Jong, I mean, as he has, during, Rona era, although we're still in the Rona era, but you know what I mean. He did have to or was willing to reduce his wages and um, then for it to be paid off later. But he hasn't gotten his money back, and he doesn't have a problem with staying. So I feel like Man United is basically screwed either way, you know? Because okay, we get him, but it's like it's taking so long. But at the same time, if we don't get him, we're gonna look like proper mugs. I just feel like Man United, the last couple of like years, several years now, they're not good in the transfer market. They're not good with negotiations, nothing like that. We've gotten like some marquee signings, but a lot of flops. Oh my God! When I'm thinking about all the big names that has been playing for Man United, some players that have kind of been more so at the end of their careers, they've just been taking like a shortcut to Man United, getting getting paid, living the life, but we haven't gotten any new trophies since then. It's been freaking 5 years. Next year will be 6 years since Man United has won a trophy. I need silverware. I need silver and gold in my life. Okay? I need something. EXGLE says Elanga and Martial are great to be honest. I like both of them, but Martial, we need to remember, Anthony Martial has been here 8 years, 7, 8 years. He's been here for a long time. 7 years actually. He came during the Van Gaal era. And he has had some good seasons here and there, but not really on a consistent basis. I am willing to give him this season, but if this season doesn't work for Anthony Martial, brother, au revoir. We gotta go. Kaka. Kaka. Spread your wings and fly away to another club. This is a guy that had like a Ballon d'Or clause or something in his contract. There ain't gonna be no Ballon d'Or for you, brother. I'm sorry. And I'm not hating on Martial. I'm just saying we do need some more attacking options. And when it comes to Elanga, still very young. I do like him. I felt like there were a lot of positivities when it came to him last season. Played a lot under Ragnick. Um, but I don't think. I mean, he's definitely not like a first team starter now. He'll probably come up from the bench here and there. They play like cup games and stuff, but I still feel like he needs to improve a lot more. He needs to improve, especially on his decision making when it comes to like that final shot or that final pass. When he tweaks that a little bit, he can become something. And I see it. I do see a Man United player in there, and I want him to stay. But we need more options. When Sancho wasn't playing in the United versus Athletic Madrid in Oslo, I did notice that we were lacking a lot. Like our attacking options were just very limited. I felt like, um, when it comes to Rashford, just seemed completely lost in that game. Um, Martial, non-existent. I don't know. Cody Oak says Elanga and Martial are good, not great. Yeah, good we can say, but not great. I mean, good is here, great is here. They need to they need to get up levels for them to really be great, in my opinion. So I do agree with that for sure. EXGLE says by Russia and Oshiman, I think it will be a great duo. Yeah, um, I've heard a lot about Oshiman, for sure, the Nigerian. I believe he's Nigerian with the headgear. I don't know if he broke his nose or something, but I've seen him a lot with the headgear when he's playing games. But that's the guy that is definitely intriguing. Russia, I think I've heard a little bit about, but Osimhen for sure. Um, I don't know. I just feel like we need options. I mean, I did hear about maybe Anthony from Ajax giving a transfer request to Ajax. He definitely wants to come to Man United. Man United wants him, but Ajax have upped the price a lot. I think they have priced him for like 100 million because technically, in their eyes, and I get it, they don't need to sell him. They don't. You know, if they're gonna sell him, at least they need and want some big bucks. You know, I hope that he can come. I mean, I haven't really seen much of him, but I've heard a lot of good things. And one of Ten Hag's trusted men. So I'm thinking, why not? We do need a new right winger. We need a new right back. Basically, Wan-Bissaka, I've hardly seen much from him this preseason. So Wan-Bissaka, yeah, he's definitely going. I think Man United are just probably waiting for offers from clubs and stuff, and then we're probably going to sell him. He's been here for 3 years. You got to go, brother. You got to go. You know? Cody Oak says there is a whole host of reasons why the young does not want to come. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, break it down for me, Cody Oaks, and I probably do agree with a lot of it. Daily Tech says hello. Hello, Daily Tech. I hope you're doing well. To those of you who are joining in, would love it if you would subscribe to my channel as we're growing slowly but surely. You know, doing a lot of Man United content. We will also be talking about other clubs as well. Don't get it twisted. But subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. I will be doing watch alongs for every Man United game on my channel and occasionally some of the big six teams as well, or especially like match reactions. We're going to be doing vlogs, we're going to be doing interviews on the street, whatnot. So if you want to be a part of that fun, then please, like I said, subscribe. Maybe you might even do like once a week, like a fan calling show or something. You might do that, but we have to wait and see. But if you guys are interested, let me know. Okay, so Cody Oaks is basically listing like, the reasons to why De Jong does not want to come. So number one, Vanguard connection. Some reasons why we cannot sign Timber. That's a really good point. I did hear about that. And I'm like, I know Man United did Vanguard dirty. They really did. For sure. You know. But like the way he's still holding a grudge though, brother, let it go. Let it go. And I really did like Van Gaal, especially, when he was the Netherlands coach. Not now, but I'm talking about like in 2014 when Netherlands reached the semifinals, but they did get knocked off. But they got the third spot. And they played beautiful football. Like, oh my God, Robin van Persie, one of my favorite players of all time. Arjen Robben as well. Beautiful football. Like, wow. And then when it came to Man United, I was super excited when Van Gaal was the coach then. But we were playing like we had so much possession, but it was so boring. The only thing I liked okay, two things that I liked with Van Gaal coaching Man United or being a Man United manager. He gave the youngsters a proper shot. Rashford wouldn't be here without Van Gaal. Let's be honest. You know. Number two, the way we battered Liverpool back then. Yes, Liverpool is not the same that they are now. I get it. But as a Man United fan, it was wonderful to see Liverpool getting shit on, and I hope we can see that again. Number two from Cody Uggs, possibly the captain thingy. A better captain would attract quality players. Okay, so another reason will be basically Maguire not being the best captain. Okay, Champions that Man United doesn't have Champions League. Okay, and four, I hate to admit it, Barcelona and Real Madrid are bigger. In my, I mean, yeah, I feel like we're still a big club, but we're not acting like a big club. I feel like our global reach. I mean, I'm thinking more so. Man United are like literally, you know, the way we are having this global reach, and whenever there's any news, clicks like that. Like seriously though, Messi PSG. Okay, if he left PSG game, would it be that much of traction like it was for Ronaldo leaving? The PSG. The Man United game yesterday before full time. I know we're in like a horrible situation. Maybe it's because there's so much drama going on, but still, like in our glory days, there was still like whenever there was something, any type of news, like yo, United attracts it. So in that way, I feel like Man United is the bigger club, but I could be wrong. But I'm biased, and that's that. Daily Text says every match reaction will be better. I hope so. I really hope so. Daily Take also says, I don't see the reason for loaning players when they see there's no chance for them here. Why not sell them? Oh, I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah. Uh, if there's like, but maybe it's also because that's the only option, like other than them just sitting there. Like maybe okay, loaning a player and they actually do well. You know, maybe in that way, that club, if it is a buy option clause. If it isn't, then I don't really see the reason why we're loaning out players that don't really have a chance at reaching into the first team or being a part of the squad. I agree with that. Like Martial loan spell did not work at all. He came back during preseason. He's been really good, but the last few games now he has kind of been a little bit missing. So I'm expecting a lot more, but this will take time. We are not ready. We need to remember we need to work on our first team, our first 11, but we also need to work on actually improving our squad overall. You know, the reason why I'm saying that is basically because of when you look at Man City, you look at Liverpool, you see their bench. Their bench can win trophies easy like that, like not at all. Like Man City's bench will probably win the league, will probably be, the first squad winning the league, and then the second, and then the bench coming second. Like that's how good Man City squad is, you know, and how much options they have, which we are lacking. I cannot wait to see Man United. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but sometime in the future, getting to that point where we see our bench and people being scared of our bench and being like, oh my God, oh, you're putting him in, you're putting him in, oh my God, you're putting these heavy ballers in. Oh, it's over. It's over. Like I used to not being scared of meeting Real Madrid and Barcelona in the Champions League back in the day during Sir Alex Ferguson's days. Not at all. Like my whole childhood, I've been seeing Man United in the glory days. When I became 18, it's the last time Man United won the league. Okay? It's been 10 freaking, almost 10 years actually. But do you see my point? My whole adulthood, I've been seeing Man United basically suffering. I do not want to see another decade. I'm not trying to be Liverpool FC, waiting 30 years to get the Premier League trophy. No, no, no. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. We're not going to be Arsenal. No, we need to turn this around and do something new. Okay? I'm hopeful, but I'm scared. Football fan 20 says, "What is the best club in the world, in your opinion?" That is a really good. Oh, I'm not showcasing. Okay, let me say this one more time. What is the best club in the world, in your opinion? This is a question from football underscore fan 20. Great question. If I'm going to be, I mean, Real Madrid did win the Champions League and they did win the league, so probably might have to. It doesn't necessarily. I don't know, man. I feel like it could be Real Madrid, City, Liverpool, all of those three, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, I'm happy that Real Madrid won the Champions League. Seriously, I could not bear to see Liverpool win it, so I'm happy. Imagine Liverpool getting the quadruple. Oh my God, I will be like, okay, we're gonna jump out the window. I'm not having it. I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Cody Oaks says, by the way, thank you guys for being so engaging in the live chat. This is good. I said we were gonna leave like 12 minutes ago, but we'll stay here for a few more minutes, okay? We're having some good discussions here. Cody Oaks says loaning might help them develop experience, and it has worked for players like Lingard and McTominay, but also that has clearly not worked for players like Chung and Pereira. That is a good point, though. I mean, but the thing is, I feel like the thing that we really messed up on, and I'm talking about like the United board, is by not selling Lingard after the loan spell at West Ham. Because I'm not gonna lie, West Ham was almost became like my new, like my second club in the Premier League. Like I enjoyed watching West Ham play football, and I definitely was watching, most, if not every West Ham game. I mean, it was basically lockdown at that point, so they were showing all of the games on TV that time. So, and you didn't really have much to do as you couldn't really, go out and such. So, and I wanted to see how Lingard did, and he was amazing. It was wonderful to see, you know, Messi Lingard doing this on the pitch. Yes, loved it. It was nice. Um, but we should have sold him after that. We shouldn't have kept him. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, my fellow Norwegian citizen, fed him lies. He definitely did. He was wrong for that. He was wrong for telling him, yes, Jesse, yes, you're in my plans. Of course you are. No, you're not. Oh my god, no, my nose is so stuffy right now. Probably need to leave the stream very soon. But it's been fun. We're gonna continue a little bit more. But let me just get a sip of this orange juice. Okay. But yeah, and like Chung and Pereira, I mean Pereira's probably been one of the, Andreas Pereira. He's been like the preseason Messi, but whenever we comes to the league, Man United can't perform. Now he's been sold to Fulham, so, and Fulham, is back at the Premier League right now. So it's gonna be interesting seeing how Pereira, Andreas Pereira, does at Fulham. So we did sell one player, but we need to, I'm talking about signings. We definitely need to sell some players as well. We definitely need to sell some more players. Okay, Pogba left, Matic, love this guy, left, Mata left, Linga left, Cavani left. What does all of those five have in common? They left on a free. We didn't get nothing. Okay, we reduced maybe the wages, like we got rid of their wages and stuff that we would have, you know, have to pay for them, but we didn't get any cash in to actually buy some new players. The business that Man United has been doing is awful. The fact that Daniel James is like the only player in like the recent times that we have actually gotten a profit for. Wow. Um, the text says, I would love to see player rotation this season, just in case of injury or the player is out of form. There will be another one. There will be another one ready to be replaced. I completely also want to see that, but the thing is, okay. So the new thing from this Premier League season is that we are going to see 5 subs. So that's a good thing. And that's definitely going to be beneficial for like clubs like Man City, Liverpool, and who else? Like Tottenham, with big squads. They're going to be able to benefit especially from that. I feel like for us, I want academy players to get a chance. We need to still sign, of course, more signings, 100%. And I want to rotate. I don't want to keep seeing the same team every single time. We need to switch off. I kind of do like sometimes what Pep does with City, seeing, rotating and such, and having like maybe some few key core players, but overall switching so that okay, when De Bruyne is out, Gundogan comes in and does the same job. He does his thing. He score goals. You know, like I thought, the season where before Ronaldo came, 2 seasons ago, technically a season, 1 season ago, but you know what I mean. And United finished second. Okay, um, we finished, second, many points behind City, but there was a point like in early January, I think, of 2021 last year, where De Bruyne was injured for several weeks, and I thought, oh my God, is this maybe an opportunity Man United have to win the league? It was not, because yes, they lost De Bruyne, an important player, but they replaced, not replaced, but Gundogan stepped up to the plate and delivered. Wonderful spell, wonderful time at the end of that season. I remember scored lots of goals. Important. We need that. We need we have Ten Hag. We have this Ten Hag system that he's trying to instill and um, incline into these players, right? The squad that we do have. Okay, some you know Martinez, part of his Ajax team. Okay, Eriksen kind of knows. Sorry. Oh, Siri, I'm not trying to talk to you now. Eriksen also kind of know that whole, what should I say, Ajax football as well, and he's very, Premier League proven, of course. Um, you have, you should technically, in all reality, I mean, we should be able to also get something out of Donny van de Beek, but I don't know if that is happening. What I'm trying to say is he's trying to put his philosophy into the players that we have now. And I want us to get to the point where, okay, one player is being substituted out, and that player that is going to replace him in that game is going to be able to do the same thing as if, and it's not going to change the squad to the worse. Does that make sense? It's just going to be like, okay, we're going to follow game plan, keep going. Like that's what I see with Man City. Like, okay, a player goes out, another player comes in. Oh, if that player was injured, no worries. This guy is here to replace him, to do the same thing, to you know proceed with the instructions that was given from his manager. That's what we need to see from Man United. Will we see it? Time will tell. Time will tell. Cody Oak says the major problem here at United is that the players that would probably be rotation players at top six sides are key players at United. Oh, that's such a so sorry. That's actually a really good point from Cody Oaks. Um, yeah, we need to ask ourselves the main question here: Is our some of the players from our starting 11 would they be starting 11s players in other Premier League clubs like from the in the top six, or would they be squad players? A lot of them would not even sit on the bench if we're going to be completely honest. I That's what I think. I don't think McTominay is good enough. 100% he's not. Wan-Bissaka, no. Those two players, in my opinion, and of course other players as well, are more so players that they definitely should be at like a mid-table to lower team table Premier League club. You know, is what I think. Cody Oaks also follows up with players have been mismanaged over the years. For example, Rashford was once mentioned in the same breath as Mbappe in their early years, but not anymore. Not the player's fault, but the club. I feel like I see your point. I think it's kind of like when it comes to Rashford, it might be both the club's fault, but also the player in a way because I feel like two seasons ago, he was for sure under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer overplayed. Like he was playing with injuries upon injuries. He was definitely dealing with a lot. But also at the end of, like the Ragnick time, the like where was the passion? Like he didn't even try in a lot of those games. So I'm just saying, like the last couple of like the last 8 months for Rashford hasn't really been good. But I hope that this season can be something that can just be turned around for him. I feel that there's still something in there. There can't just be like, okay, a player that had potential and just it's just done with. No, there's no way. There's something still in there, and I didn't notice that in the Man United Atletico Madrid in Oslo. Sorry, my noise nose is so stuffed right now. Oh God, oh my Lord, and my voice is cracked. But yeah, my what I'm saying is, what was my train of thought right now? And I cannot speak right now. Okay, I think I'm getting a little tired. Let me see this question again. Rashford when was mentioned. Yeah, okay. Mbappe. Yeah, he was definitely, linked with, or not linked, compared to Mbappe back in the day. Like people were thinking, okay, Mbappe or Rashford. It was literally a proper debate like that months ago, a year ago, y- 2 years ago. But here we are, far, far from the truth. But I do feel like Ole overplayed him a lot, and he also has kind of lost his passion. What I was trying to say was the Oslo game, I did notice that Rashford was making those runs, but not a lot of like the other his teammates wasn't really. 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Door is ringing. I think it's my dad. 1 second. So sorry, guys. I don't know why I forgot his keys, but okay, here we are. Yeah, so it's basically the club's fault with what happened to Rashford, but it's also his own fault as well, though. Um, it goes both ways, but I do feel like he was misused a lot and overused. Oh my God. Playing, playing so many games for Man United and then going into the Euros of last year, the men's Euros, I mean, ended up, he actually didn't play that. But like I'm talking about, like he did go, and he kind of postponed. He was supposed to have like a surgery. I think it was a shoulder surgery or something, but he ended up postponing that until after the Euros. So he was gone for several months. He was gone for several months before um, the season after that, meaning last season started. But here we are. Cody Oaks also said it is the club's fault because they do not have a recognized style of play, philosophy over the years, from Moyes, long ball, to Van Gaal, complete football, and then Mourinho, ultra defensive. Oh, I agree with that. The thing is that we've been doing wrong for so many years after Ferguson is that we have basically been appointing managers who have completely different styles. So it's like, and with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, that was kind of like counter-attacking football. It was more like vibes FC and individual um, presentation FC, you know, individual performance FC. That was basically what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was doing. So, the sideways passes, the backward passes, that was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's thing. So they're still doing that, and they did that for 3 years. So it's definitely still not easy. And I completely get your point, Cody Oaks. I'm just saying, like, after that, I still feel like, a lot of the players did also have some type of responsibility as well to actually show up and be professional. Some of them just had, they were, during Rangnick time, it was very toxic and so many leaks going on. And the players have to be responsible for that, in my opinion. Cody Oak says, Ole, counterattacking, yes, exactly what I was saying, and then Ragning pressing. And now we are back to a modernized version of complete football again with Ten Hag. That I'm excited about. I do see hints of the Ten Hag style, but we do need, like, I want to get to the point, which I've been saying in other streams as well. By the way, we'll be here for 3 more minutes and then we'll end the stream because I'm realizing I've been here for almost an hour and that was not the plan. But it's been fun though. It's been fun. Um, yeah, with Ten Hag, I want us to get to the point where we can see like the Ten Hag's squad. Like this is a Ten Hag squad. These are Ten Hag's players. Of course, some of the players that we have now, they will still probably end up being one of Ten Hag's men, like trusted men. I can see that. I can see Sancho being a wonderful player under Ten Hag. Bruno, I want him to be, but I'm not sure. I'm almost kind of seeing like Eriksen trying to like breed Bruno at the back of the neck and be like, brother, I see you. I might take your spot, and whatnot. So, and maybe we should also have a, not now, at some point, a De Gea debate. I'm one of the De Gea, camps. Definitely in that De Gea camp for sure. Um, and some people are thinking he's not really able to do that whole, playing with his feet, the ball at his feet as a goalkeeper. I have seen it, and I think we can see more of it. But it will be taking time, of course. What else? I'm thinking to round off my actual points. We did talk about, the CR7 debate, the Young Saga, more signings. It's been a very good stream today. Thank you guys to those of you who are, very active on this stream today with comments and such. I just like love talking about football. My closest friends aren't interested in football, so this is kind of way for me to like share my opinions about what I love, which is football. We don't always have to talk about Man United. We can of course talk about other teams as well. We're going to be doing, once the Champions League starts again, we're going to be doing Champions League watch alongs and whatnot. But yeah, I'm excited. Okay, last one here. Cody Oak says, under Fergie, we played as a team where Ronaldo, even as a star, could be delayed from leaving. But in the modern day, after Ole made a squad of individuals, key, Ronaldo knows he is the best player at the club, even at 37, and hence that is why he can decide to have his way or this way. You know what, Cody Oaks, you're giving very good points here. I see it, and I agree with a lot of what you're saying. I do feel like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer definitely created that environment of players FC for sure. It was just more so a team of individuals. Like this is not tennis. This is not skiing. This is not what other teams like individual sports do we have, like golf. Like this is football. This is a team sport. Like You need everybody to cooperate. You need everybody to be on the same note, to be on the same page. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. You know, that's what we need. That's definitely what we need. And I agree with that. I love you, Ronaldo. I do. I don't know why I'm saying you. Like, he ain't gonna watch this, but I do love Cristiano Ronaldo. I am still upset, but we do need to resolve the situation. Frank De Jong saga needs to be resolved, and we need to get some more signings. We also do need to sell Wan-Bissaka. Tellez probably also got to go. And what else? Yeah, there's more, definitely. But I'm excited. Throughout all of that, yes, it's been maybe like a little bit of a negative stream. Not negative, but it's more so us being, honest with ourselves, having a truthful conversation, wonderful conversation at that, but actually being real about, Premier League is starting with Arsenal. I think against Crystal Palace this Friday. Definitely will. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a watch along on that. I might be just doing like a match reaction or something, match highlights, going live then. But I am, regardless, excited about the season starting. Not just for Man United, but I'm just like excited seeing the other six, the big six clubs playing. How will Arsenal do? I hate you, Arsenal, but I still want to, see how you will do. I hope you fail, but I still want to be a part of the ride. It's just football banter, guys. If there's any Arsenal supporters watching, don't hate. It's just football banter. I want to see Tottenham. I want to see City. I want to see how my fellow Norwegian citizen, Ali Braut Haaland does. A lot of people are saying he might be a flop after, the Community Shield whole debacle. They lost to Liverpool. I do want to see how Liverpool does it. Okay. Is Liverpool going to win the league? I hope not. If I'm going to, I am predicting Man City to win the league, but, it is what it is. Okay. So some of the last comments here before we leave. Oh my God. I'm like, this has really been a fun stream, guys. Seriously. Daily Tech says, I just subscribed. Oh, and love the content. I'll be joining the live stream. Thank you, Daily Tech. I appreciate it. I appreciate your opinions and thank you for subscribing to those of you who are watching my live stream for the very first time. Hi, I'm Sophie, aka Sofia. It's my channel, Sophia's Football Talk. We're doing videos every single week, not just on Man United, but also on other teams, Premier League mostly, Champions League, World Cup, Euro Cup, and whatnot. So if that sounds interesting, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. Also click on that bell button next to it so that you'll be notified whenever I do post new videos. Because I'm excited for this season. I just got my bachelor's degree recently, so that's why I've kind of been gone and away from making videos. Took a long break, but I'm back now, and I have a lot of times to now make videos each week for you guys. So I'm excited. Daily Take also says, who do you think would have been given the captain role? I mean, initially I did kind of want it to be CR7, but with this whole thing now, I'm thinking I would not be opposed to seeing De Gea getting it again. And I do think Cody Oakes might agree with me here. Am I wrong? Let me know, Cody Oakes. But I do think that De Gea should be given the captaincy role for sure, in my opinion. Harry Maguire should not. I think he should still leave the club. But what you got to do? I wouldn't want anything else to see the United players flourish. If like Harry Maguire does like a 180 and have a wonderful season, whoa! I am not a hater. I don't have any agendas. There's no agendas on this channel. Hell no. I do not have a problem with players, that was initially okay, turning around, giving a comeback. Why not? But I just don't. I think the captaincy is too much of a pressure for Harry Maguire. So, in my opinion, brother should go, or at least take it away from him and just focus on your game. Because how are you going to be talking to some of these players when the only thing you've accomplished is being relegated twice? Sorry, come on now. Cody Oak says we have had Schmeichel as captain. There you go. There you go. Why not get we and De Gea has been captain before, so why not make him a captain again? I mean, he might be dividing a little bit when it comes to the fan base. There are some people that think that David De Gea will not be able to fit into Ten Hag's system. I beg to differ. I think that De Gea will prove us wrong. And people say maybe some people might also be like, okay, De Gea is too old, whatever. But goalkeepers usually get way past 30. Like 30 is actually and plus is actually a good age for a lot of goalkeepers. Like see how long Schmeichel and Van de Sar was going for Buffon. Like come on now. No, 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 no. De Gea, we need to be honest about this. He's been loyal to this club for such a long time. He has still also come out and said that he would love to be here as long as Man United wants him to stay. He has no problem with staying. And I love that guy. One of my favorite players of all time. Would love to be able to meet him one day. One day. One day. Cody Oaks also says Maguire would only have wonderful season in an ultra defensive or counter attacking team. For example, England. I agree with that. I just feel like Maguire is not the type of player that is able to really play in a high line. He's not quick, and he also keeps sometimes he has these tendencies to keep the ball for too long of a time, and then you know the opposition attackers notices. It's almost kind of like when shark smells blood. I don't know if this is like a horrible analogy. I think it's a good analogy. When shark smells blood, okay, it's food. Let's go and eat. There's food over here, let's go grab it. That's what I feel like happens with Maguire. And then he ends up with giving out a horrible pass or cross to one of his teammates that ended up being resulting into a goal. Not all the time, but like last season, him alongside a lot of other players, except for De Gea and Ronaldo, had a horrible season. Let's be honest about that. So yeah, Maguire does fit England's Southgate's team for sure, but I don't really I can't see him truly flourish in this Ten Hag's system style of play. So I agree with you, Cody. Also, to those of you who have been, commenting in the live chat, props to you. Give you guys, you know, clap on the shoulder. It's I just love these debates, and it's so like, you can sometimes have different opinions and stuff, but like you could come together, and I think it's really interesting. I kind of have to go no now, guys. Though it's been literally over an hour that we've been doing this live, but I'm telling you, suddenly you never know. Maybe I'll do another live if something breaking happens. Like a news has been broken out. Okay, I cannot speak English today at all. I don't know what is happening, but you guys know what I mean. If there's any type of news breaking, you might see my face again today, tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm planning some new videos regardless. So, yeah, this week. Cody Oak says, I think we will still finish sixth this season, only because there's still another controversy coming up surrounding McGuire being dropped later on in the season. Oh my, ooh, you know what? Cody Oaks, you are actually giving me like a content type of ideas here. Maybe I was thinking about actually doing like a McGuire video once. Maybe I'll do it before the season starts this week. We might need to do another debate video talking more so about McGuire. Does McGuire fit Ten Hag's system? Will Man United succeed with McGuire? Should we get a new captain? Should McGuire be sold? Great. And I agree with you. But I still think we might get fifth. I don't know why. We might get fifth and like go all the way and focus on the Europa League. I hope we can win it. Oh my god, if we go to the Europa League final, I'll get tickets and go. I'll try to if I'm able to. But regardless, guys, it's been a wonderful stream. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you guys for liking this video. To those of you who just came in, I would love it if you guys would consider give this video a, you know, big thumbs up. We have about 8 likes. Let get the likes up, okay? And subscribe if you guys are new here. Like I said, will be doing more videos throughout this week. So subscribe so you can see more of this. It's been fun. And I love football. Football is life. And we're gonna have more discussions. But yeah, I gotta go. Your girl gotta go. It's been a long stream. I did not plan this. I planned to be here 20, 30 minutes. We're here an hour, over an hour. And I'm rambling. I'm so sorry. Okay. Peace and love. Wish you all a lovely day, night, evening, wherever you are around the world. Yes. Also, before you leave, I would love it if you could actually comment in the comment section and let me know where you guys are watching from and if you guys are subscribed to my channel. So go comment underneath the video. Let me know where you're from and if you did subscribe. Peace. I gotta go. I gotta go.